Welcome to Mindful Business Tip 13. Questions, questions, questions. Why are they so important to your career success and your company's success as well? Well, I like to go back to when we first began life as kids. And my definition for children is a question answering machine with an unlimited battery life, because we were always asking questions. That's how we discovered what our world was like. That's how we discovered all sorts of new and exciting things that we could be part of and to do. And so it was part of our nature just to seek out the answers to all sorts of curiosity and questions. And then as we became adults, we stopped doing the questioning quite as much as we did. And I honestly don't know why. Whether it's because, we didn't want anyone to think that we didn't have all the knowledge, or if we thought we were going to be weak in the organization. I don't know what it was all about. But it certainly wasn't, what I think about it, when you think about it that way, I think about it as a bowl full of, Nancy, don't go there. You know what I mean. It's useless to think that way, and it harms us. So let's start thinking about questions, and let's look at questions from a positive point of view, like we did as children. Remember, as children, we were exploring for that goal. So when I'm talking to people that I'm coaching or in training programs that I lead, one of the first things we talk about is how do you ask a question that really has you exploring to the nth degree? What has you stopping, feeling rigid, and as though anything that is contrary to your own belief or already knowing, or anything that would change your viewpoint is wrong, because that's harmful to us. So the first thing I tell people is we've got to ask really powerful, open-ended questions. Not the kind of closed-ended where we know what the answer is going to be, so we're really not asking the question. Or where we're asking, like, those attorneys where we have someone on the stand and we're hoping to ask them a question where all of a sudden they go, I confess, it was me. It's not that kind of questioning. It's like an explorer who goes out looking for gold. Whether it's a he or she explorer, they go out anticipating and expecting to learn something new and to discover gold that's going to be great and change the world. That's how I want you to ask questions. John Maxwell, who is an author, he says, good leaders ask great questions. And great questions are what we just talked about. They have you exploring rather than closing down. They have you not being the barrier to what's going on, but being the bridge to new knowledge and new discoveries. And why am I spending so much time talking about this? It's because today, in corporate world, we live and breathe both our careers and the success of our companies by the innovation and the new processes that we come up with, and the new ways of moving forward, and those new ideas where we see something in a way that we never saw it before. That's why it's so critical for you to be an open, asking, looking for answer machine like you were when you were a kid. So I want to challenge you. I'd like to challenge you every day. I want you to ask the most powerful question you can think of to begin your day. What can you do to make your career better? Where can I help my organization? I don't care what the question is. Start asking powerful questions every day, and you're going to be stunned at the results you create in your world. Now, if you're still wondering about powerful questions, a friend of mine, Ken D. Foster, wrote a book called Asking for Success. Look it up in Amazon, and it's got 1001 powerful questions you can ask. So you can't ask for any more than that. Hey, thank you so much for taking a couple of minutes of your time listening. Much success to you always. I look forward to you joining me again in the next Mindful Business Tip. Have a successful day. Start by asking powerful questions. Thanks.